Hello everybody, Terry here, welcome back to Travelly Man. I'm doing a video a little bit closer to home today. I'm here in Skegness. The sun is out, the sky is blue, it's a beautiful day. Now Skegness unfortunately has gained a reputation as one of England's worst seaside towns, and it consistently rates among the worst according to consumer group Which. However, I don't think those surveys capture the charm, the affordability and the family-friendly nature that Skegness has to offer. I don't live too far away from Skegness and I've had many happy childhood memories here, as have my kids as well. So let's go and take a look and let's just try and address that negative reputation. I have got here extremely early today because I can guarantee you later on it's going to get absolutely packed out. It is the 11th of April, so it's the week before Easter. The schools are off, everybody's going to be out in force and coming to enjoy all the fun of Skegness. I never really get why it ranks so low in these rankings. I think there's a little bit of snobbery personally, but I always have great fun when we come to Skegness. Some great attractions, the beach is fantastic and it's pretty clean. And ultimately you come to these places to have fun with the family and spend quality time together. And if it delivers that, then really, what more could you realistically want? We've parked near the beach, so the first stop is the beach. So we're going to have a wander down to the seafront, see what's going on. There's people already out, it's just gone 9. And there's a couple of people already out on the beach. The kids are building sandcastles, fantastic stuff. Now as far as beaches go, Skegness Beach is pretty huge. Now it's not the softest or finest of sands here up at Skegness, it is a little bit coarse, but ultimately it's not going to matter to the kids, is it? They're not going to mind. But look at this, beautiful. The guys are out emptying the bins, clearing everything up, ready for the busy weekend no doubt. And here we are at the seafront. We were actually here a few months ago. The brother-in-law and his partner came across from Canada, and they live in Canada now, and Sky, who's his partner, wanted to experience a traditional seaside in Britain, and this is where we brought her, and she absolutely loved it. Thought it was a fantastic experience. It does go on for a few miles, the beach, just down in that direction. You can see the pier over there as well, which is meant to be being extended. They've been saying that for a few years, but it still hasn't happened as yet, so I'm still waiting in anticipation for that to go ahead. Just realised I left the microphone in the car as well, so I'm just going to bob back there, grab it, and we'll crack on. So we are just here on Tower Esplanade. I'm going to go and take a walk around the main areas, just up and down the beachfront. Worth noting, Blue Flag awarded beach as well. Everything's starting to kick into life now. We've got scoops, we've got speedies, and whatever we've got around here. What have we got around here? And paradise. Clues in the name. Look at all this. A plethora of ice creams and sundaes to be had. I might have to get one of these later. Looking very tempting.
The donut sundae looks nice.
The donut sundae does look very good indeed. And then more of the same around the corner. And there's also waffles available as well. Ice creams, waffles, kids slush, alcoholic slush. A selection of everything for everyone. And of course, just next to the beach, you've got Beach World for all your toys, novelties, gifts, souvenirs for an exciting and fun-packed day at the beach. So, as we just walk up the Tower Esplanade, I think, and I hope you think as well, that all of this makes for a very nice, attractive beach area. It's got everything you could ever want in terms of food, adventure golf, cafes. You've got the Skegness Aquarium over there. I think it's all really nice. Not to mention the high wire. I think that's one of the highest in the country, if my memory serves me right. Kids have been on there before. They thought it was great. They were a little bit scared at the top, but they got through it. This looks great fun. Jolly Roger Crazy Golf. The great thing at the moment about Skegness is that it's experiencing significant investment. There's loads of stuff going on. Travelodge have decided that they're going to build an 80-room hotel here, and I'm just walking down towards it. There's a Premier Inn at the other end, which I always find really expensive, so it's probably good for those guys to have some competition. Having said that, if it was me, I'd prefer to support the local businesses and stop at an independent B&B, to be honest with you. But let's go and take a look at this. Just to back up what I've just said, here's just a snapshot of what's going on. So loads of stuff going on in the town centre. Loads of cultural stuff. A police training academy. Skegness interchange. It's all going on. The Travelodge currently being constructed. It's due to open summer 2025. 80 rooms. Be interesting to see the pricing when it all becomes available. And on the same site, and this is just opened, is a Starbucks with a drive-through and electric charging points as well. So if you like your overpriced coffee, there's somewhere for you to come and enjoy that. What a business model that is. What a business model. This is what it's all about for me. The established, traditional seaside bed and breakfasts. The Lakeside Hotel. The South Parade Hotel. Ensuite rooms with sea views, free Wi-Fi and free parking available. Fantastic. Be interesting to see what their thoughts were on the Travelodge being built directly opposite where they are. It's just turned 10 and the town is buzzing already. I'm so glad I got to the car park early, because another hour or so I'd have really struggled. And considering the place always gets ranked so low in these surveys, it really doesn't put people off from coming at all, which is nice to see, because it shouldn't put people off, because it's all so subjective. There's loads going on in town as well. Goes all the way down there. I'm not going to go down there. I'm going to focus on the main area near the beach, of course, but this is Lumley Road. You've got Lumley Shopping Plaza, and this goes all the way back down to the seafront down there where you can see the clock tower. It's great. Useful bit of information, if you get here early enough, looks like this is free parking. Now this is on Rutland Road, just off Lumley Road, just at the back of Tower Gardens, which we're going to take a little stroll through. It's all really nicely presented and looked after. And if you've got a little one, there's a duck pond here. Come down and feed the ducks, should you wish to do so. Although I can't see any ducks here at the moment. They're all scarpered. If you're after a little bit of tranquility, away from the main beachfront area, this seems like a nice place to be. Now, I did forget to mention at the start of the video, I have brought with me today one of the daughters. I brought Ava with me, and we were just sat here talking about some of the favourite memories, the fun times we've had here at Skegness over the years. So what has been your favourite bits of Skegness over the years, Ava?
I got taken to the arcade a lot with my grandparents, and I really like the donuts, because the donuts are really nice.
Of course, food had to be mentioned. I knew there'd be food in there somewhere. Starting to get really warm now as well. So we are just sat here in Tower Gardens. We're just enjoying some of the peace and quiet for 5 or 10 minutes. And then we shall carry on and we'll get back down to the beachfront and see what else is going on. I'll tell you what, Ava, now you've just mentioned donuts. I really want donuts. Do you think we should go and do a donut review?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go and find some donuts first. So Tower Gardens goes from Rutland Road and then it leads directly back onto the seafront, just next to the Embassy Theatre. Here we are. This looks good to me. 6 for £3, 4 donuts with Nutella, £3.50. Had to go for the ones with Nutella, of course. Done fresh, nice and warm. I think this is going to be good. Yeah, it's a good donut. Oh my God, sort it out. Well, that was extremely messy, but very tasty. So, what we're going to do now, we are going to go and check out one of the arcades, because no seaside is a seaside without the arcades. So we are just near Lucky Strike. We're going to go and have a look in there, see what's going on, see what they've got, anything new. I'll tell you what, if my mum was here now, you could just leave her in here all day and she would just play and play and play on the 2p machines. There's 2 floors here, so we're going to go up to level 2, see what they've got. Snooker tables, sorry, not snooker, pool tables. What is that? Orbiters? Oh wow. If I was 8 years old, I'd be straight on that. That looks great. There's actually 3 floors to this. 2 floors of arcade games, And it says upstairs there's kids' carts and a cafe. I'm going to check it out real quick. Yeah, that top floor's for your little ones, sort of your toddlers. But you can see how you can have hours of fun in this place. You can spend all day in here. I would have back in the day for sure. I'd have been here from as soon as they opened until they closed, and they closed really late. More arcades as we walk along. It's the Empire Arcade, and then next to the Empire, another one, the Plaza Arcade. And if you like your bingo, you've always got Funland. Yeah, I can hear them. I can hear them playing bingo. Great stuff.
Blue 5 and 4 for people.
So I've walked away up to the end of North Parade, kind of where to all the main stuff ends. However, back there you do have Natureland. It is a seal sanctuary, I believe. I've never personally been in there, but Ava has. You went in there with Nanny and Grandad, didn't you? Said it was quite good. That was quite an interesting pub. You were really little?
Yeah, I don't really remember that well.
The Sun Castle, restaurant, carvery, pub, show bar apparently. Interesting.
Oh, that's fun.
So yeah, we're just going to walk away back down to North Parade now. On the other side, another mini golf course, this time Arnold Palmer. Look at this though. Got some little putting greens. They're in fantastic condition. I'll tell you what, that little mini golf course there looks excellent. I knew the Premier Inn was somewhere here, and here it is. You've got a KFC. Every time I look at the prices of this place though, it's really expensive. Really expensive. So you would think with Travelodge coming to town, they'll have to be a little bit more competitive because they're not going to have the monopoly. But it looks great, looks nice, but I just wouldn't pay the price that they want to stop in the Purple Palace. You cannot have KFC with Mount McDonald's in the same town, so if you like your Mackies, you've got that option as well. I'm loving the palm trees. Obviously not real, but aesthetically quite pleasing. All right, fella. It's not the biggest pleasure beach in the world down here, but a nice selection of rides. I can tell you, we have been on that numerous times and got very wet in the process. But again, great fun. Now we're just walking past the Embassy Theatre, which has had, I'm led to believe, a full refurbishment, and it's either due to or has just reopened. And it looks like they've got a fully packed agenda Thank you for the music, ABBA tribute. Menopause the musical, if you like that kind of thing. I'm pretty sure the front of this has been fully painted on the outside as well. New signage. Unfortunately, I haven't got time to go and have some fish and chips today, but the Trawler's Catch is one of, if not the, best rated fish and chip shop in Skegness. However, if you do want to see a review, Neil R's Greatest Adventures recently did one, so I'll put the link to that video down below. And we couldn't leave Skegness without saying hello to the Jolly Fisherman. It's been stood there since 1908, and it originates from a poster which was commissioned by the Great Northern Railway to advertise Skegness as a resort. And he's been there for a hell of a long time. Well, there you have it, guys, a whistle-stop tour of Skegness. Now, do I think it deserves a place on the worst rated seaside towns in England? Well, for me, absolutely not. It's not going to appeal to people who want a tranquil or upscale seaside retreat. However, there are three things which Skegness does very well. One, it's affordable. Two, it's accessible. And number three, it is a fun-filled destination where you can take your family, have a great time, and make loads of memories. And the town's got loads of investment coming, of course, in 2025 and beyond. So don't listen to what any of these surveys say. If you want to come and see what it's like, come for yourself, spend a day or two here and make your own decision. And with that, I will say thank you very much indeed for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one.